What I try to do in my videos is to make them so well done that you'll never have to go to Alaska to see Alaska. So I've saved you a heck of a lot of money. In this video, if you decide to go see Sawyer Glacier on your way up to Alaska, this will give you some idea what it's like. In other words, you'll quickly decide, is it worth going to see the Sawyer Glacier or not? But if you do decide to go see the Sawyer Glacier, this is what it was like. It was a little rainy that day, and I hear it's rainy quite often, so be prepared to have a raincoat and be cold. And supposedly a few days are sunny, but not too often. I try to use a lot of maps to show people where they're really at, and I think this really helps. As you can tell, the ship is stopped near a fjord, and then you obviously have to go up the fjord to see the glacier. The way I get the maps is I download them from Google, and then I zoom in and do screen dumps, and as I'm zooming in, I wind up then using those to make my animated maps. There's me in the yellow jacket, and to give you some idea what I look like all the time, I always have a camera case hung over my neck. The camera case, of course, I carry extra stuff in there that I might need for photography. I only use one lens, and I only have one camera, a Nikon digital, and I did buy a microphone for my camera because I found out I could shoot movies. Oh, and this is a little bit of my humor, of course. I have some here, and then I have a little bit toward the end of the video. So I'm using a Nikon camera, digital. I had to buy a little lens shade so I could see the pictures better on sun. Now here's where I'm shooting some video, and I'm starting to do this now in a lot of my videos. I shoot mostly still. I'm shooting a lot of still photos to show you what it's like. And then I add a little bit of movies in every once in a while. And I think it's a pretty good combination. Works out really nice. Once I've got all my pictures back home, I have to re-edit them all, and I make them all 6x4 times 540 for resolution. So they're really big. But then when I drop them into a program called Final Cut Express, then the quality is really super sharp. And then when I download them onto a DV, I get pretty good quality videos, as you can tell. Here's where I've photographed somebody reading a map. That gives you a better idea of what we did. For music, I wind up going to these sites on the internet where I can download free music. And most of the music is pretty darn good. And then I also have to sometimes loop the music a few times. I stretch it out. Sometimes I have to condense it a little bit. I do some cut and paste. And I always give everybody credit. All the musicians get credit and where the video is at. And I also gave credit to the Google Maps. And if I do accidentally put in a photograph of somebody else's, I'd give them credit. Once in a while I use some historical photographs from historical sites, and of course you have to give them credit. That's all that's to it. And at the very end I tell people who I am, where I am, and you can see more videos if you want. And that's pretty much how I make my videos. In a few seconds you're going to see this little cruise ship that was going up the fjord. And I sent the video to the captain of the cruise ship, and he really got kind of a kick out of the thing, and I think now he's linking it on one of his sites. So it was kind of fun to do.